I am continuing my reading. What I'm doing in this series is to read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I am reading in a chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around a bit as I move along. Now we're continuing our reading here in Alma, but my son wanted to say hi today. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Who are you? What's your name?
My name's Daniel.
Your name's Daniel? Who am I?
You said it.
Are you done? Okay. Say bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, go ahead. Just close the door on your way out. We are continuing the story of the sons of Mosiah. We're now going to be, we read about the conversion of Lamoni, the freeing of Aaron and his brethren from prison, and the conversion of the king of all the land, the father of Lamoni. We also had a little bit of a geography lesson. That was fun. Now we turn to chapter 23. But we got to keep our timeline right. And up to this point, everything's been in the first year of the reign of the judges. See, Lamoni was being converted when Nehor was on trial up north. And Lamoni's father is converted. Yeah, his conversion may have come in the second year of the reign of the judges, early on in the second year, but we're definitely no later than that. We're in the first or second year of the judges. So we want to keep our timeline right, because we've already read the first 5 years of the judges. So we're going to just read the first 7 verses of chapter 23, which will get us approximately caught up to where we are in the history in Zarahemla. Religious freedom is proclaimed. The Lamanites in 7 lands and cities are converted. They call themselves Anti-Nephi-Lehies and are freed from the curse. The Amalekites and the Amulonites reject the truth. Behold, now it came to pass that the king of the Lamanites sent a proclamation among all his people, that they should not lay their hands on Ammon or Aaron or Omner or Himni, nor either of their brethren who should go forth preaching the word of God in whatsoever place they should be, in any part of their land. Yea, he sent a decree among them, that they should not lay their hands on them to bind them or to cast them into prison, neither should they spit upon them, nor smite them, nor cast them out of their synagogues, nor scourge them, neither should they cast stones at them, but that they should have free access to their houses, and also their temples and their sanctuaries. And thus they might go forth and preach the word according to their desires. For the king had been converted unto the Lord, and all his household. Therefore he sent his proclamation throughout the land unto his people, that the word of God might have no obstruction, but that it might go forth throughout all the land, that his people might be convinced concerning the wicked traditions of their fathers, and that they might be convinced that they were all brethren, and that they ought not to murder, or nor to plunder, nor to steal, nor to commit adultery, nor to commit any manner of wickedness. And now it came to pass that when the king had sent forth this proclamation, that Aaron and his brethren went forth from city to city, and from one house of worship to another, establishing churches and consecrating priests and teachers throughout the land among the Lamanites, to preach and to teach the word of God among them. And thus they began to have great success. And thousands were brought to the knowledge of the Lord, yea, thousands were brought to believe in the traditions of the Nephites, and they were taught the records and prophecies which were handed down even to the present time. And as sure as the Lord liveth, so sure as many as believed, or as many as were brought to the knowledge of the truth, through the preaching of Ammon and his brethren, according to the spirit of revelation and of prophecy, and of the power of God, working miracles in them. Yea, I say unto you, as the Lord liveth, as many of the Lamanites as believed in their preaching, and were converted unto the Lord, never did fall away. For they became a righteous people. They did lay down the weapons of their rebellion, that they did not fight against God any more, neither against any of their brethren. So there we have the preaching spreads. The king of the Lamanites sends his proclamation proclaiming religious freedom throughout the land. You can't persecute anybody for what they believe. Listen to Aaron and his brethren. If you believe, great, join the church. If you don't, that's okay, just don't persecute them. And now they go city to city, house to house, synagogue to synagogue, preaching, and they have great success. Now, it says Aaron and his brethren are the ones going city to city. It seems that Ammon stays in the land of Ishmael. Now, the land of Ishmael probably has its capital, its main city, and then many villages around it. And so Ammon is probably just staying in Ishmael and preaching to the people, going from village to village and setting up churches there, while Aaron and the rest of them are going throughout the rest of the land. And they have great success. Thousands are brought to the truth, and those who are converted never do fall away. Now, this preaching, this is probably starting near the beginning of the second year of the reign of the judges, shortly after the trial of Nehor. Now, of course, we know that the doctrine of Nehor had made its way down among the Amalekites and Amulonites, but the preaching is generally successful among the Lamanites. Now we're going to return back to Zarahemla. We're going to read in chapter 2, because we're going to have several years of preaching. This whole preaching here takes place over many, many years. So now we turn to chapter 2, and we'll read some more about Alma and what's going on among the Nephites. So I will see you there.